So we're here today to talk about your journey with Zbizlink. So before we get started and dig into Zbizlink in detail, can you tell me a little bit about your background, specifically with proposals and business development?
Thank you very much. I think from my background, I am a software engineer, and I worked for large corporations with government agencies as a lead architect. I designed many enterprise applications, but I always wanted to be on some sort of big roles. So I decided to go and get the PMP certifications and other high qualifications. So as of now, I am holding 2 master degrees with computer science and PMP certification and Agile Scrum certifications. So I started with proposal management. At my previous company, I was at IT director role, where as the IT director, we used to have our daily meetings, which we called assess, pipeline management, like opportunities are, all those different initiative we used to discuss, and we go each opportunity and decide, okay, yeah, this is go, no go decision kind of stuff. And during that process, I was also engaged on multiple projects as a IT project manager. And same time, I was also working as a SME for writing proposal responses. So basically, I was wearing multiple hats. How I come up to the idea, why today is a Zbizlink, but around for 5 years, I worked as a IT director where I wrote many of the proposals. We win big size contracts.
Wow, so dealing a lot with proposals. So I'm assuming that you saw some sort of challenge with the proposals, and that's what led you to develop Zbizlink?
Yes, absolutely. The first challenge, I go by example, the one of challenge, we had one very exciting opportunity where we needed, a sort of different skill set. And one of the skill set was beside all of the qualifications, we had all different certified individual developer, software engineer, team lead, everything. One of the skill was a GIS skills. Someone should have a GIS, qualifications or server like that. So we looked around here and there, and last moment we finalized, and one company last moment, like you can say on 11th hour, that the company, they asked for their highly hourly rate, like $175 per hour, while all our rest of resources, they were very economical according to our budget and pricing range. And we delivered very good size proposal, but we could not make it because our rate for specific category pushed us too much financially on the other edge. So we spend a lot of time finding the company partners who can be good. They can represent their experience in certain the qualification, and took time to finalizing. And then the other challenges when we used to write proposal response operation level. So we used to have emails back and forth, file name underscore AJ, file name underscore this, and then proposal manager, he was syncing the information from each file, and then many times it happened that the content from one was overwritten or discarded, and that was a redo kind of we faced. So that led me, I think these are the challenges that where we can save the time, and definitely, collaboration was the biggest challenges. And I have seen many examples from one of my partner. They even completed the whole proposal response, and I was partner on that. And like one day before, they told me they did not submit, and I said, why? Oh yeah, this is one of the requirement. Our, the proposal manager, she missed it, and we did not comply with that requirement, so we decided to not deliver. So that's the sort of stuff happened too often.
Yeah, so it sounds like there were a bunch of different challenges, and there wasn't one tool out there that you felt met those needs. And that's how you developed kind of the background and the concept for Zbizlink?
Yes, absolutely. I think even in 2016, when we started, I looked through many different tools. There were tools. They were complaining, claiming about, yeah, we have template management or SME kind of tool where you can use the contents from the SME managed contents, and they can be automatically applied. Okay, fine. And then what about if I need the key personals, how I can engage those key personals into my proposal response process? Okay, fine. I need a separate ATR system. Okay, how to get opportunities pipeline and or streamline of all of those opportunities that in system, so that we can make decisions, we can process the information. Okay, separate system. So there were many different things that here and there separated all through different tools and different platforms, and you need to manage them. And when you are managing them, you have separate document library, you have separate CRM system, you have a separate ATS system or candidate resume system, you have separate repository for your documents, a template management. And then not only that, then you need a system to use your the information or repository of information that you want to use when you're writing a proposal or response.
So basically, instead of using 5 or 6 different tools, your goal was to create one tool that would do it all and kind of streamline the process even further.
Yeah, absolutely. The Zbizlink is a secure and centralized web-based platform, which offers unique workspace document library to the customer. It helped defining, the companies to go through and define their processes so that they have a proper teaming structure. They know their company capabilities, like their certifications, other qualification that they can share with the external partners or companies like that. It helps building winning strategies or increasing your winning probability based upon multiple things. One is that you get your documents like whole RFP files. It can be one RFP, it can be multiple documents. It shred all of them and segregate the information into a manageable tasks. And then after that, it interface with the external CRM systems like Salesforce and MS Dynamics or many other. So that you can import your opportunities, your contacts, your customers into the Zbizlink, so that you can manage that information right here. Based upon that information, then it allow you to score your proposal team capabilities, including your subcontractors, and analyze the strengths and weaknesses in order to make goals. And the scoring, it actually calculate assessment or provide you the winning probability based upon how you and your team members and your partners, they answer the questions. And not only that, when you had that assessment, how you prepared your evaluation assessment, basically that give you a guideline when you're writing proposal response. So give you the example that, let's see, one of the question was prime contractor or subcontractor should have, let's see, Microsoft Gold certification, and your partner has the certification, and you as a prime don't. So in that case, the tool tells you that, okay, when you're writing proposal response, right here, talk about this, you will use the references and the proof of certification, a proof of compliance from your subcontractor. So it gave you the list throughout that you verify writing a proposal response to be completed, and allow you to follow up with your SMEs or proposal writers, that when they will be completing their tasks, and you continuously monitor the progress of your proposal using the dashboards. Each of your SME, they get the ability to check in, check out their contents while they are editing, and it actually enhance the collaboration among your internal and external SMEs, and even for your candidates. So basically, as soon you add that resource into proposal response, this candidate or resource or employee will receive a link to follow, and on that link they will be actually seeing that the resume template, which is a proposal specific resume template. They will see it, and that they will be able to edit those contents. They will be able to modify or update accordingly. And more, this tool will search through and give you suggested responses and tell you, okay, for this requirement, you had answered certain requirement which matches with this one. So this tool actually compare requirement to requirement text, and then give you best matching responses which you can apply and save your time writing proposal response. So every proposal opportunity you created, all of the dates, it marked for you. Those calendar, they also pushed on your Outlook. So in that case, you don't need to go outside and schedule your timelines. They are right there. And then you can also add more calendar timelines. It gives you ability to manage your social media, real-time notification or communication, feedback across the board. So there are many features that I can keep counting on, but these are the most important I just mentioned.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It sounds like Zbizlink really went out there and tried to solve those problems and really integrated the full life cycle so that you don't have to go outside and manage your calendar, and you don't have to go out to separate tools. So it sounds like a huge benefit of the tool. As you talk about the tool, I can tell that you're very passionate about the company. Can you tell me why you're passionate about Zbizlink?
Okay, well, I think, as I said, there was a reason which was my frustration I had from my previous job. I thought this should help. So I'm passionate about because it represents customer satisfaction, emerging technologies, and delivery of excellence with a specific purpose for advancing the sales and the proposal industry. What we do at Zbizlink is deliver solutions that map to needs of proposal professionals all over the globe. On a daily basis, our team works together to drive innovation, remember the customer, and understand the customer's experience. I always strive to use my background of more than 20 years in IT and working with the diverse groups of thinkers to transform ideas into tangible value. And that's exactly what Zbizlink is. I think Zbizlink also maps to the user's needs to add values at every stage of business development and proposal management lifecycle, and we believe that's the only going to be get better.
No, absolutely. And you highlighted some of the benefits of Zbizlink, the way that it helps with communication, the way that it kind of streamlines the process, it helps kind of catch those compliance things. And what are some of the other major benefits users can get from using Zbizlink?
I think beside these benefits, I think the biggest one is that it saves your time. So if you used to spend, let's say, 40 hours, it saves your time by 3. So you can deliver your proposal, might be 20 hours, 30 hours, in this range. And not only that, it help you to write more proposal responses. And let me put more statistical figure that, see, the one thing is collaboration. And when you have a more enhanced level of collaboration, like as a proposal manager, I can still see the whole set of information, all of the response written by my proposal writers. Okay, but that information is still synced back. I don't have to send back and forth emails. Okay, that's the collaboration. If I want to trace any related the comments or the notes by individual team members, I don't need to go outside and look my notes or go to Outlook or some other sources. My notes, anything related to this proposal is there. So I'm saving time from that perspective. Okay, now I need to review my proposal information. I need to be proposal expert, honestly, for that specific agency in order to save my time. Let's see, if I work with the SSA, I need to understand how SSA, they write the proposals because they the requirements or compliance or the expectations may vary from other agencies. So in order for you to quickly get the idea, okay, for me to spend just only 10 minutes to make go no go decision, at least to start with this process, I should go to X section. And then from section, I will be seeing, okay, do we qualify or not, which mean like a minimum qualification. So that process also lengthy. Some document, like 20 documents with the federal agencies, 18, 15 different documents you said. You need to search through and up. This tool, what does, you just upload those documents, it search through those documents, automatically pass that information, segregate that information into separate blocks. So in that case, you just go to proposal instruction or go to evaluation criteria or go to your the requirement section, a checklist, which is your capability, you see that. So saving that time from there. And then after that, the time it saves by when you are sharing your opportunity, specifically when you're writing, proposal specific resumes and to do all this. But when they see the tool is there, they just need to go online and just look through and make some editing right there, wherever they are. They are not depending on the system, they can even open from the phone and they make modification best for them, So what they will do, they will be more collaborative or cooperating with you because it's automatically extract the dates from your proposal into the system. And then those dates are moved to your Outlook calendar. And then searching the contents from all the document library that make it easy for you. So, and then also when you're searching for your partners, that's also one of the big thing this tool has. The idea is that this tool is actually trying to centralize different companies, different competitors, businesses together. Each business has their own workspace. They have their own qualifications, but I can search through and I can connect with each business partner. So basically, it's giving you the feature of the LinkedIn and Facebook, where you have your ongoing activities. You can do advertisement right here. Like if you need a for specific skill you want, let's say I need a .NET developer, I will just post the comment or status, and any of the other businesses who can see if I post as a public, they see and they will engage with me. We can engage as a team, and we can run as a teaming agreement and many other things that the system give you the workspace.
Wow, so it sounds like the tool really supports a wide range of processes related to proposals, including opportunity identification, opportunity vetting, go, no-go decisions. What other processes, can you give us the highlights of the processes and best practices that it supports?
We look to Shipley business development processes, started also comparing, analyzing PMP processes, and see how we can support these two groups and many maybe different groups too, which are in industry. And so basically, the system gave you ability to manage your own naming conventions when you are creating your team, when you are defining your the company capabilities or procedures to go after the opportunities, and the procedure to evaluate your opportunities, like what are the checklists, a question that you want to use. It gives you the control throughout that process. It helps you to define the processes about your the market segments, like market target market basically. So it helps you to target your market based upon your qualification. It can be like, okay, I want to just only work with education industry, or I want to work with only federal agency, SSA, or throughout. So when you define those, then throughout across the board, even your company is multi-level, multi-location, and even international. Each location will be mapped to the specific market segment, and then the proposal manager from that group, they will be able to manage over there, and they will not go outside their group. So it basically guideline you to go through step by step and do this thing before you do that. If you can pass on, you can step over, but it recommend you to go through when you are analyzing it. It show you the guideline and tell you if you are making go no go decision, this is how you should have answered these questions. If you did not answer your compliance questionnaire or capability questionnaire, it show you the warning, or show you the error messages, and hey, this part is missing. Do you want to answer that? Do you want to, so if someone want to ignore, fine, but this system is giving you the guideline to go through and help you to define and follow the processes.
Absolutely. So it sounds like there are a lot of features of the tool that sets it apart from the other tools out there. Can you highlight a few of those features?
The companies, the CEO like me, or STO, CTO, they claim, and oh yeah, our tool is this and but I think from different aspects, this tool is quite different. And one is that it is much more user friendly. To be honest, I have seen any customer, we give them the demo, and they looked it, and the very first thing they said, wow, this is very easy to use. So that's and then after that, from the parsing perspective, it parse multiple documents, including your resume. So you build up your company profile. It's linked with the GSA database. So you can pull your company information if you are registered with the federal government. It saves your time, pull the information from there, linked with the LinkedIn, so you can pull the information about your company. Okay, parsing the multiple documents and shredding the information accordingly. That some company, they have it, but how this tool is giving you and assessing the information is quite different way. And then writing the proposal response, you are not dependent upon SMEs. You are not depending upon any template. This tool actually give you runtime. Create your template from proposal instructions. So most, or like 99%, I have seen that with government proposals specifically, they give you proposal instructions. And for each proposal instruction, you would have to create separate proposal template. That's usually people they do. They go create template. They create template by agency, by different groups. This tool what does it, because it already shared the information from the documents. So it created a proposal instruction, the full set for you, and that actually can be used as a template. So you just click, and then the proposal instruction for 2 clicks. And then you can map out your technical requirement or requirement responses from each section. So you say, okay, my executive summary should be here, technical response for this and that should be here. So it connect all different dots into one spot, and all it gives. So when you have individual requirement, you can even also search the responses from the system. So it does not have to be dependent upon SMEs. If you did answer in past, and this system, if you find, all right, in past 5 different requirements, this system will search and give you all 5 and tell you this is highest, matching according to this required. Do you want to use this?
That's really cool. So it's been really fascinating to hear about the journey with Zbizlink and the challenges you sought out to solve with the tool. Do you have any final words you want to share about Zbizlink or proposal automation tools in general before we end this talk today?
Because it is helping throughout the processes. It's not just only doing single thing or not 5 things. It's doing every single thing for you to centralize and make everything delivered from one stop. It's giving you the management of your task project, through different things.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Sounds like a really great tool, and I agree. Definitely, people should have a trial, see if it will work, see what they like about it. And you are also really great about taking feedback and things like that, especially from the trials and answering questions. So.